Alright guys, so I know it's been a while since I posted a video or anything on YouTube. I got a couple videos that I want to post that have been there, like just, I never posted them, all videos from like a year ago. But they're very, how can I say, they're very, instructive, as I could say, or very useful videos, for an M55 content, and stuff like that, turbochargers. So I'll be posting a couple of those, like modifications to the M55 and to the 335 I had, which unfortunately got into an accident, so it got totaled. I never was able to do I had it for a short period of time, so I was never able to do any videos on it. I just did a couple, and that was it. And so I bought a wagon while I had the 335. So I had the wagon and the 335, and after 2 months of buying the wagon, my 335, I got into a car accident. A guy just decided to come into my lane. He sideswiped me, I went on the curb, and you know the deal. So the car got messed up. Thank God I got money back from the insurance. So anyways, I have this wagon. It's a 2007 530 XI. I bought it for a decent amount, $4,200 to be exact. And it's a pretty cool car. It's very functional. That's the reason why I bought it. Sorry that the steering wheel is on the camera. So yeah, it's a very functional vehicle. As you can see, I have the panoramic roof. I upgraded the seats to the M5 E60 M5 seats, and I did a couple things to it. So today I'm gonna talk about the Turner Motorsports IAT Relocation Kit. Is intake air temperature sensor relocation. Sorry about that. Relocation kit, and it's actually very nice. I feel the difference. Like the car, I don't know if you guys notice, but when the car is cold in the mornings, the revolutions are like the car feels more responsive, let's say. So this sensor, you basically relocate it into a cooler spot of the intake, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. Just 1 second. I'm parking up over here. I got home. But yeah, I drove it already for a couple of times, and the car actually feels very responsive. Like as if the throttle is more, not crazy, but it's more responsive. And the RPMs are the same. I'll switch the camera. As you can see, the RPMs are consistent as before. Nothing has changed. I have the parking brake on, so you see no warning lights, no check engine lights. Nothing came up. So I would suggest you guys do that. And by the way, this is the steering wheel. A sports steering wheel. I got it rewrapped. I sent it out to this guy named, I forgot the name now. I think it's Colby or Colby. He's in Georgia, North Carolina, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, I'll put the link of these things below in the description. So yeah, and then I got this airbag cover. I was lucky. I found one made. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. A brand new cover. It matches the stitching and everything. So yeah, let me show you guys. I did this suede pillar, but I'll talk about that in another video, because I'll talk about all the modifications I've done. But today I'm focusing on the intake air sensor relocation. So yeah, let's see. I'll show you. So as you can see, this is the mass airflow sensor. So the kit comes with a wire that you plug your original connector to the provided harness, and then the harness itself comes with a connector to the mass airflow sensor. And then I ran the wire all the way to the back over here, as you can see, all the way down to the spot right there. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. So the sensor is a Bosch sensor, and I basically drilled a hole on the bottom over there. I don't know if you guys can notice. So I drilled a hole, and it's basically right at the intake, right where the intake comes through. So as you can see right there, that's the intake port, and it comes right here. So it's a really nice, it gives a little like upgrade to the to the way the intake, the car takes air in, and the throttle response. That's what I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to keep this as a nice, reliable car, so I'm not planning on doing anything crazy. As you can see, I have BC Racing coilovers, and I have the billet, the billet aluminum Berger Motorsports oil filter cap. And yeah, so basically that's it. Like, sorry for the noise, but yeah, basically that's it. Like I said to you guys, the car feels like, I'll show you guys a ride around, I'll show you guys how the car performs on the street, like the way the acceleration is. As you can see, the car feels like if it was just started up. Like, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but when you start up the car and it's cold and you take off, the car feels like more responsive in a way, and then like it loses it, like it gets more laggy. It's like because of the heat soak. Yeah, sorry, my seatbelt. Let me put my seatbelt on. But yes, you guys can see, the car performs really good. I feel like it's a nice improvement over the factory setting, because I guess, so you guys can see, the car has like, it wants to go now. Like, it's not just stuck. Like, the air is reading colder air, so it's forcing the car literally to like have more response. So it's not being heat soaked, basically, because BMW engines, they run so hot for some reason. Like, it'll be summertime, you open up the hood and it's like the thing is boiling inside, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a big improvement, because I don't like the lagginess of the throttle. I want to have a responsive vehicle. And yeah, so I'll suggest you guys buy it. So it was $106. I ordered from ACS Tuning, but it's a nice little change. I'll suggest don't put it all the way out, because then your car is going to be running too lean. You know what I mean? Like, you just want it in a better position where the air goes through the intake tube. You know what I mean? Because if you put it like let's say you put the sensor, you relocated the sensor like in a crazy spot, like it's getting direct air from the outside, then it's going to be too cold, and the car's not going to run right, in my opinion. My opinion, and that's the way it's going to be. It's going to be reading something that is actually not going in. So you want to put it like the way I put it on E60. I will put it right there. On the E90s, I will put it on the top, on the top of the intake, the intake tube, on the side that goes on the top. And I'll suggest adding either some intake scoops or something like that to help out the airflow. That's what I'm gonna do eventually. I'm gonna put an intake scoop so that way I can have more airflow. But yeah, it's enough for the talk. I'll suggest you guys get it, and see you guys on the next one. BMW, this is what we like, this is what we do. BMW life. Everything is gonna be on the description. Subscribe and give a thumbs up if you like my content. Have a good one. Peace out.